Facebook. What's up? It's your boy Jay Richards, host of J Spot. What's up? Took me a little while to get up here, but Facebook don't be wanting me to be great, but it is what it is. I'm finally up here though. I'm finally up here. Episode 47. We working. I see my big bro tuned in. Brown, what's up? Salute, big homie. What's up? I'm good. I'm maintaining. I'm living. I'm blessed, I'm grinding. It ain't an easy grind, but I'm grinding. What's up with you? How you doing? If you hear a little noise in my background, that's because, they lighting their little fireworks. They don't know how to act. 4th of July is literally 2 days away, so you're going to hear a lot of noise in my background. Chilling, fam. That's what's up. That's all we can do. Chill, grind, get up and do it again the next day. I feel you on that. I feel you. Same here. I'm building too, grinding, staying focused, keeping my head above water. That's all we can do. A lot of us ain't that lucky to, get up every day. Some of us, they're not on that wake up list. Oh, they heavy with this fireworks. But tonight we talking about. Tonight we on episode 47. The topic is what makes a relationship toxic. Because I be hearing a lot of hearing and seeing via social media people be in some crazy relationships, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, that sound toxic. Why you still there? Why you still dealing with that person? Why don't you get out? So I was like, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what makes a relationship toxic. You have some people, they love being in a toxic relationship. Why? I don't know. And then you have some people, from they see them red flags, they bailing. They not sticking around. They out. Granted, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We'll see the red flags and we'll still pursue the person. But that's because we feel in the person. We literally feel in that person. So it's we see the red flags, but we're going to still ride it out. But then sometimes some people ride it out a little too far, to the point where they getting abused. They getting body parts broken. Now, at that point in time, that's not good. A relationship shouldn't bring you pain like that. No relationship is perfect. You're gonna go through a little fight here and there, but when it's getting physical, that's when somebody got bail. Somebody gotta be the bigger person. Yeah, somebody gotta be the bigger person and get up out of that before it get crazy. Oh, Brown, you are absolutely right. A comment from Brown. A lot of things make a relationship toxic: drugs, alcohol, excessively nagging, domestic violence, mental abuse, and disrespect. Yep. You're absolutely right about that. Excessively nagging, domestic violence, mental abuse, and disrespect. Like, some people could deal with. It's crazy because people know these are the signs for a toxic relationship, but they still fuck with it. And you know what they say? Oh, because I love him, or oh, because I love her. So it's like, I guess some of y'all ain't see the video for Eve, Love is Blind. Like, look what that man did to his girl in that video. Like, he basically killed her. But Eve being a loyal rider, she handled that for her friend. So it sometimes it don't need to get to that point. It really don't. Excessively nagging, yeah. That's a toxic relationship right there. All that nagging, like, nonstop, like, it's like, yo, come on. Like, calm down. Yeah, that nagging shit, that's serious. Like, and we all know domestic violence and mental abuse. We all know, like, that right there is like a sign, like, all in itself. Like, get out. Get out. Someone has said to me, was it today? No, I believe it was yesterday. Someone has said, that's how you know you're in love, like when it's toxic. And I'm like, what? Run that by me again. How is that when you know you're in love, when it's toxic? Like, that's fucking with your mental health, your mental stability, your peace. Like, that's not showing that the person love you. Nah. Another comment. Many people stay in relationships that are toxic because they want to change the person, or they feel trapped and feel there is no way out, even though they know it is wrong to be in it. Many people stay in relationships that are toxic because they see their parents in that type of relationships, and that is all they know. Yep, that's true. That is absolutely true. I've heard a lot of people say that. They see their mother and father, argue, bicker, curse each other out, throw stuff at each other, hit each other, and they straight up said, well, I guess that's how relationships are supposed to go. But it's not. It's really not. Like, from your partner put his or her hands on you, that's when you should bail. From your partner, like, embarrassing you or disrespecting you out in public, I personally feel that's when you should go. Because if you're in a relationship and you're gonna deal with, like, you're gonna have your problems. Granted, no relationship is perfect, but I feel certain things should not be outside. It should be behind closed doors. If you and your partner gonna argue, y'all gonna fight, do it behind closed doors. Don't display it out in the public where everyone can see it, and everyone making their own judgments, and everyone putting their own 2 and 2 together, and they looking at you like, yeah, girl, you stupid, you sticking around, or yeah, homie, you dumb, you messing with that chick, blah blah blah. Like, that should be behind closed doors. You should leave all that disrespecting and all that behind closed doors. You should not bring it. I mean, it shouldn't be going on behind closed doors, period, but it shouldn't be displayed out in the public for everyone to see. It really should. Another comment. Many people think that dysfunction is normal, and that is why people will say that is how you know you in love. Many black people are in dysfunctional households and neighborhoods. The dysfunction is normal, and what is normal and civilized is abnormal to the dysfunctional mindset. That's true too. That is true. A lot of people, are trapped in dysfunctional households. So that's all they know. They spent 18 years, 21 years of witnessing their parents go at it, witnessing, family members cursing at each other, screaming, and this girl is crazy. And
they saw me?
no, they didn't see you. Oh gosh, she's something else. Yeah, they see a lot of stuff going on in the household, so they automatically assume when they get in a relationship that's how it's supposed to go, and it's not. And those parents are to blame for that, because y'all are the adults. Y'all in the household. Y'all the ones paying the bills. Y'all the ones doing, setting the forefront. So y'all should not be arguing in front of your kids, because your kids is gonna only pick up what they see and they hear sometimes, and what you're doing. So yeah, dysfunctional households, that play a big part in it too, as well as your neighborhood. I can't leave that out as well as your neighborhood. Your neighborhood play a big part too, because you see certain stuff going on your block or in your building or up the street from your block. You're gonna automatically think like that's cool, and it's not. It's not cool. Like, a lot can be avoided. A lot can be resolved if people just personally just take the time out and listen. And what I mean by listen, I mean if you and your partner going through something, just hear that person, hear her out. Or vice versa, hear him out. A lot can be resolved if we just take the time out to listen to one another, and communicate. That's another thing too. In toxic relationships, a lot of relationships, they don't communicate. They automatically act off of emotion. Automatically act off of emotion. So it's like I said, all of this could be avoided. It could all hold no weight if we just take the time out to listen to one another or communicate to one another. Now, I know a friend, right, who was in a toxic relationship, and I'm not gonna lie, their relationship was just different. I ain't gonna lie to you. Their relationship was different. They will fight each other in broad daylight, curse each other out, punch each other literally in the face. This is a couple, boyfriend and girlfriend. They will punch each other in the face, but just let a couple hours go by, they back to normal. They back to loving each other up. And it's like, yo, wasn't 2-3 hours ago y'all going at it, y'all were at each other's throats, but then a couple hours later, they the best of friends. So their relationship is different. And it's crazy because to this day, I think the relationship is still rocking. It's still going. I think they calmed down with the toxic behavior, but they were like that for years. And I used to be like, yo, I used to always say, when are y'all gonna kill each other? I always used to say, but thank God no one killed each other. But that's what I used to say. Now, what I want to know to those tuned in, can you be in a toxic relationship? Can you see yourself dealing with someone and it's to the point y'all fighting every day. Y'all disrespecting each other every day. Oh, another thing too, before I forget. Toxic behavior. Like, you have some people that are in relationships, and they will tell their partner's business to their friends. That's something you don't do in a relationship. You don't, whatever you're going through, tell your homegirl about your boyfriend, or you don't tell your homegirl about your girlfriend. Like, you keep that to yourself, because believe it or not, like, if those friends get into an argument with your partner, they're gonna throw what you told them into your partner's face, and your partner gonna be looking like, wait, how does he or she know this? That's because you was about your partner, and you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't talk about your partner to the next man or to the next woman. You don't vent to the next man or to the next woman about your partner. You deal with your partner with that behind closed doors, not out in the public, not out in the open. A comment came in from Brown. Yes, many men and women that are young, immaculate, imitate what goes on, what happens on the block, which also makes a relationship toxic. Lack of positive, functional relationships. People go on what their peers are doing. The dating scene is hook up and have sex. That's true. That is true, Brown. The dating scene nowadays is just hook up and have sex. It's like nobody want to build anymore. Nobody want stability. Nobody want realness. Everybody just want to, yo, we meet up, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and they go about their business. Like, that leads to a lot of relationships, like, where kids are brought into this world off of, sad to say it, but brought off into this world off of one night stands. And then the woman not knowing the dude she just met and slept with, not knowing he ain't gonna take care of his kids, or he probably don't take care of his kids, but you just went and slept with him and now you're having a baby for him, and when the baby come, he running from you. So now you got to deal with the baby on your own, by yourself. It's crazy. Where was I? That is the normal nowadays. Fast sex, fast relationship leads to toxic relationship. I agree with you, Brown. Fast sex, fast relationships leads to toxic relationships. You hear that right there? Fast sex, fast relationships leads to toxic relationships. And it's the truth. Because you don't take the time out to get to know the person that you're dealing with. You see them, they rocking Gucci, Balenciaga, all this fancy name brand stuff, but you don't know if they can take care of a kid. If y'all have a kid, you don't know if they'll be there for you and that kid. If y'all have a kid, you don't know if they will contribute to you and that kid if y'all have a kid. So all these things don't get talked about. You know what gets talked about? You really want to know what gets talked about? Oh, what size condom you putting on? Or is your excuse my language, but is your pussy good? Oh, I'm gonna tear that up. I'm gonna this. I'm gonna that. Like, that's what gets talked about, rather than long term things that should be talked about. And it's sad, like, a lot of people are really raised, like, I say, backwards. A lot of people are really raised backwards. So, if you see signs for a toxic relationship, whether it's in the early stages, whether it's months down the line, whether it's years down the line, get out. Because it's only going to get worse. Like for example, disrespecting your partner is going to lead to your partner putting his hands on you. After he or she puts his hands on you, then it's going to lead to, now that could be behind closed doors, then it's going to lead to them putting I'm sorry. Then it's going to lead to them putting their hands on you in public. In public. Like, y'all can have just a mutual disagreement. Out of nowhere, you see a hand just flying across your face. That's how it is. That's how. Come on, this is behavior that's been going on for years. That's how it's going to play out. It's going to go to the disrespect. Yeah, you ugly. You this. You can't cook. You can't iron. You can't clean your apartment. You can't this. You can't that. Then it's going to lead to slap, punch, kick, another punch. Then next thing you know, like, body parts is getting broken. Like, if all that's not toxic right there, then I don't know what is. I don't know what kind of relationship y'all trying to have. But that right there, that's beyond me. That is beyond me. I don't know how people can take those relationships and think it's cute. I really don't. Like, if you're in a toxic relationship, get out. And if you see the signs for a toxic relationship, get out. Real talk, get out. I'm sorry. All right, another comment from Brown. A lot of signs of toxic relationships are right in a person's face, but people choose to ignore the signs because they are so excited of meeting a new person, or because they are so wanting to be in a relationship. Exactly. All the signs for a toxic relationship be right there in your face. Sometimes, believe it or not, if like I said, if you listen, if you play close attention, signs of a toxic person could be right in that first conversation. Like, I'm gonna tell you something funny. What I was told. I ain't gonna put the person on blast, but someone had said to me. Then I find this funny. It's kind of off topic, but I just felt like throwing it in. It's kind of funny. Someone had said the first 4 months of the conversation, everything. Sorry. No. The person said the first 4 months of talking to the person, she didn't know the person was a freak or was nasty. Yo, I find this so funny. But I just had to throw that in it. So true. Salute. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. But yeah, sometimes the signs of a toxic relationship be right there in that first phone call. You just don't. You so into that person, you so into he or she that it goes over your head. Now the person could have told you on the phone like, yeah, my last relationship, yeah, I slapped my girl or whatever. But you ain't hear that because you're so into that person that just went over your head. Like, he just said to you, yeah, my last relationship, yeah, I slapped my girl, but that was about it. I ain't get too physical with her. But you didn't catch it because you so into that person that it went over your head. So, real talk, sometimes signs of a toxic relationship or a toxic person be right there in the first phone call. Another comment. When things are new, it is exciting, but a month down the road, the true personality of a person comes out. That is why you have to take your time with people. Getting to know a person body and a person face or a handsome face does not mean anything. A person has to get to know a person heart. A pretty face can always lie. A person heart can never lie. That's true. Yo, that is so true right there. Big bro, that is so true. A pretty face can always tell a lie, but a person's heart can never lie. And that's true. That is 100% true. Yeah, like a month down the line, you dealing with the person. Yeah, they're gonna show you what he or she wants you to see, they're gonna play it out good. Because remember, they're trying to get with you. They're trying to get in your panties. They're trying to get in your boxes. They trying to smash. They're trying to get you under the belt. So they're gonna tell you all the things they want you to hear. They're gonna tell you all that good stuff. They're gonna tell you all that good stuff. Best believe it. But then when you start dealing with the person, then you see the person, like my big bro said, a month down the line, then you see that person's true colors. The real them comes out. Them cursing you out. Them slapping you. Them punching you. Them spitting in your face. Them sometimes manipulating you. Like, it comes out. It comes out. You just gotta listen. You gotta play close attention. Don't get hooked up on the pretty face, the fat butt, the nice titties. Like, don't get hooked up on that, because that could be the devil in sheep's clothing. And myself, I know that all too well. A comment came in from CPass. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. CPass. Red flags are always said or done in the early stages, but we ignore. Exactly. The red flags are always in the early stages, but we ignore it because we get caught up with that person, whether it's their beauty, whether it's the car they're driving, whether it's the clothes they're wearing. We get caught up in all that materialistic, fancy shit. And that person is possibly a devil in sheep's clothing. Another comment from Brown. That is why you have to know a person's resume. Yes, you're right. You got to know a person's resume. I'm glad you just said that, Brown. That is why you have to know a person's resume, and it is good to know people who know the person you may be interested that can avoid you being in a toxic relationship. That's true. Sometimes you dealing with a person. It's good to know someone that can probably give you a little insight on that person. Like, you dealing with the person, so y'all have a mutual friend in common, like whether it's be a homeboy or homegirl. Nothing wrong with reaching out to them. Like, don't get all up in their business. Like, knowing what panty size they wear or what sneaker size they wear. But it's good to know someone you could kind of like go to him like, yo, what you know about her? Or what you know about him? Like, what you know about his last relationship? What you know about her last relationship? So sometimes that's that. I agree with you on that right there. I agree with you on that, Brown. That's a 50-50. Because then you also have sometimes you could go to a person and they might just don't want you to deal with the person, and they could lie their behind off and tell you mad crazy stuff, and you run with it. Dunkley, what's up? I see you. Thank you for tuning in. You kept your word. Girl. You said next week I'm going to tune in. If I have to set an alarm, I'm tuning in to rock with you. I salute you, Dunkley. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I appreciate that support. But tonight, Dunkley, for those who now tuning in, we talking about what are the signs of a toxic relationship? So basically, like, people know the signs, but they just ignore them. Because, we're human. We don't listen. I'm not saying, in general we don't listen, but like, we caught up in that person. So all the signs that we need to know about that person, we avoid them. Because we're feeling them. Like, I'm going to show y'all something. And this is the realest. The realest thing. The realest thing my girl could have showed me. The whole like disrespect stuff, we don't go those routes. Like, some people Some people will curse they partner out, like threaten them, like, yo, leave me alone, stop calling me, like, go do you, go fuck the next nigga, go fuck the next girl, or da da da. We keep that negative energy out. We don't play around like that. We don't do the whole, if we're having a discussion, we hang up the phone on each other while the other person's talking. We don't show off in front of friends. Oh, that's another one a lot of people like to do in toxic relationships. They'll get around their friends and feel they big and bad and try to downplay you or try to play you. You have some people out there, they're going to be like, look, don't show off in front of your friends because I will knock your head off. You have some people that move like that. They'll tell you straight up, like, yo, don't show off in front of your friends because behind closed doors, this is not you. So you're just showing off because your friends is here. Now, I've dealt with a female like that, actually to the point where I had to cut her off because she would do that. She'll get around her family and her friends and just play this big macho person. And I'm looking at her like, this is not you. This is not you. You showing off because you feel your family is there and they'll back you up. Now, granted, that's your family. They're supposed to back you up. But now, you dealing with a different type of animal, because if the dude is the type that don't care, he'll give it to you and your family on the spot. And you have some people out there, they're like that. They'll tell you straight up like, yo, don't show off in front of your family. Don't do it. Because behind closed doors, you talk to me with a calm voice, a calm tone, but now you're around your mom, your sister, your brother, your nephews, your nieces, your cousins. You want to show off. You have some people, they will give you exactly what you're looking for. They will deal with you on the spot. And then you're going to be looking crazy because you thought that person was going to jump out the window. You thought the person was going to back down and be scared and be like, okay, you right, baby. Oh, you right, baby. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, you have some people, they will force that hand. They'll be like, all right, you want to show up in front of your family? All right, let's play. Because myself, I know I'm like that. If you show up in front of your family, I'm a show right back off with you. Now, you thinking I'm supposed to back down and crawl under a rock and let you talk to me anyway, anyhow. Nah. I'm going to deal with you right on the spot. You get loud, I'm going to get loud. Point blank, period. Oh, Dunkley she said, what's up, Dunkley? Thanks for tuning in once again. Dunkley said, we ignore and we hope for changes. That's true. We ignore the signs, and we do hope for changes because we're like, oh, he's going to change, or oh, she's going to change, or I'm going to give it some more time. I'm going to give it a month. I'm going to give it a week. I'm going to give it 2 months. I'm going to give it 6 months. And then that person don't change. That person don't change. So, you see them red signs, get out. Like that movie, get out. Another comment came in from my big bro. Oh, I'm sorry. What makes many people get trapped into toxic relationships now is what is respected in our community, and it is the thug culture and slut or thought culture. Yep. Yo, I lied to you now before I continue reading. Since summer started, like, no disrespect to the thoughts or the sluts, but I really see why I see it, but listen to me carefully. I'm not respecting it or condoning it. But I see why a lot of people be losing their relationships. Because, like, these thoughts out here, like, they trying to take over. I remember in 2017, thoughts were winning. I know more than 10 people lost their relationship because of a thought. Because the thought either dressed sluttier, or the thought was a A1 slut on the spot, or the thought just had good charm. Like, I know a lot of people who lost their relationships due to a thought. So we can't let these thoughts win. We gotta fight back. We gotta hold our relationships down. We gotta hold our relationships down. All right, but what was it? What makes many people get trapped into toxic relationship nowadays is what is respected in our community, and it is the thug culture and slut or thought culture. Many of the people are damaged people or hurt people, and they use their pain in ways to trap people. Women use sex to trap dudes, or they have multiple children from different men, and sometimes many people hide their true family situation. They end up having fast sex, and the new guy gets her pregnant, and now you involved in a toxic situation that a new guy will not want to be in. That's true. That's so true. It's true. That is so true right there, Brown. What was it I wanted to tackle? Yeah, people like they get caught out there. They get trapped up, like you just said. The women using the sex to keep the dudes, or to hold on to the dudes, and I don't like. The dude might not even be a good dude, but you think he's a good dude, so you give him what he want, and then you get pregnant by him, and then he bailing on you because he like, yo, I don't want no kid with you, and you there raising a kid by yourself. So you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, big bro. CPass says, but who are those men leaving a good woman because of a thought? CPass, I'm out here in Brooklyn. Well, currently in the Bronx, but I'm out in Brooklyn, and I know some dudes who had a good woman and left her for a thought. A good woman. To this day, like, I ain't gonna put them on blast, but to this day they still be chasing, trying to get back that good woman. Let me put it this way, right? I know a dude, right? His girl was a nurse. A good friend of mine. Well, I would say associate. I know a good associate of mine. His girl was a nurse. He messed around with a thought. His girl found out. She left him. So he felt, oh, I don't care. I got shorty. Shorty sex is better. Blah blah blah. Does shorty work? No. Is shorty on public assistance? Yes. Does shorty know how to take care of home? No. Does shorty have anything going for herself? No. So, in all actuality, who really lost here? You think my homeboy ex-girlfriend lost by leaving him? Or you think he lost because he lost a good woman to be left with a thought who can't do nothing for him, or not even do nothing for him, correction, because it's 50-50. But he lost a good woman to go to a girl who he can't even build with. Because this associate, he works. He has a good job, but this thought that he's dealing with, like, she don't got anything. So who really lost here? That's food for thought. Comment from Brown. Word, thoughts and sluts throw themselves at dudes, and if you ain't grounded or got discipline, it is over. That leads straight to toxic relationship, because what you had was good and is now gone, and now you trapped with the headache of a woman. But sex is key component nowadays. People don't see nothing else no more. You're right. Once again, I salute you, big bro. You're absolutely right. People don't cherish anything nowadays. Like, it's true. It's all about sex. It's all about sex. I remember back in the days, you meet a woman, you talking with her, you kicking it with her, whatever. Y'all getting to know each other background. Y'all know her family. What she like to do in her spare time. What's her 5-year goal plan? Do she want kids if she don't have already? Like I remember those relationships. I mean, those conversations when you meet someone. Now, you lucky if you find out if the person graduated high school. If you get that conversation out of them, you are lucky if you get that conversation out of them. Because nowadays it's all about like if it's not about what car you driving, it's about what clothes you rocking, and then it's about what position you good in bed. If I'm lying, I'm flying. If I'm lying, I am flying. But it's real talk. It is real talk. These are the things people are talking about nowadays when they meet someone. They're not trying to get to know their possible mother-in-law name or their possible father-in-law name. They don't want to know none of that, any of that. They just want to know, yo, where we fucking at, what hotel we going to, how we doing this, whatever. Wham, bam, thank you, man. So it's crazy. It's crazy how the value of what's the word I'm looking for? It's crazy how the value of getting to know someone is not important anymore. It's not. It's not important anymore. And it's bugged out. We need to break that cycle, man. That's what I'm trying to, like with my kids, I'm trying to raise them on love. I'm trying to raise them on seeing love, seeing the value of love. A lot of these kids nowadays, they're raised in these toxic households. So when they get out there into the real world, they exposing it. Like I don't know if you people, I don't know if you viewers, if you guys saw this little kid. It was on Instagram. I don't know if it made it to Facebook, but it was on Instagram. It was a little kid in a class, it looked like he was in daycare. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But it went viral on Instagram, and it was like a teacher in the daycare. Like the kid had to be 4 years old. Yo, when I talk about this is crazy, but it's not funny, but it's funny. It was the little kid at the graduation, right, in his classroom. So it was parents there, it was teachers there. Now the teacher said, "Good morning, everyone, ladies and gentlemen." The little boy said, yo, this is crazy. The little boy was 4 years old. If I'm lying, I'm flying. The little boy, the teacher said, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, parents of the class," or whatever. The little boy said, "Shut the fuck up." But it's you guys have to watch it. Like he said it with so much anger in his heart at 4 years old. The little kid said, "Shut the fuck up." So now the teachers and parents, they were like, hey, calm down, what you doing? So the teacher then said, the teacher said to him, "Hey, do you need to go home?" The little boy said, "No, bitch." Like, yo, this little kid was something else. But like I said, it's funny, but it's not funny. But you could tell how he said it. You could tell it's something in his household that he's going through or he's witnessing at 4 years old. So believe it or not, like it starts at home. Like if you and your partner are arguing, going through your emotions or whatever, try not to do it in front of the kids because they're watching us. They're watching our every move. They're watching what we're doing. So before you try to, bark on your partner or whatever, I get it. You might be heated. You might be frustrated. You want to get off your chest. Go outside. Go into your car. Cool off. Let the kid. No, me too. Oh boy, you forgot it already. I'm sorry. Yeah, like go outside. Go into your car. go cool off before like exploding in front of them kids, because they watching. And what they seeing, they gonna repeat it. They're gonna repeat it. Another comment from Brown. The destruction of the black family and community leads to the toxic relationship. There is no involvement with parents or any sort. Women ending up getting pregnant, and parents don't even know the man who got their daughter pregnant. The internet also leads to toxic relationships because so many women show their fat ass on the internet that many men stay glued to social media, and social media that they don't spend any quality time with their women. Yep. Once again, I salute you, big bro. It's true. Social media is toxic. Believe social media is toxic. It is. It is, because you could be in a long committed relationship and you jump on social media, you see a girl twerking, the dude getting caught up in it, he's liking it, he's sending her DMs. He's sending her DMs. He trying to get up with her. Then next thing you know, he got a whole family at home that he's about to basically jeopardize to go and smash with this chick, or for social, or for Instagram, or for Twitter, or for Facebook, or for Snapchat. So yes, the internet is toxic. It is. I agree with you 110%, big bro. It is toxic. Another comment. Yeah, kids mimic what they see a 4-year-old talking like. That is abnormal, and that is what I was saying. Dysfunction becomes normal. In that little boy's mind, he think that is the right thing. Yeah, you're right. He do. He think in his mind at 4 years old what he's doing is cool. But it's not. It's really not. It all starts at home, man. It all starts at home. But no way, shape, or form, no matter how you put it, it all starts at home. You gotta take care of home first. And if you have kids in that home, you gotta watch what you do around them. Because they're like sponges. They're gonna soak up what's going on. Real talk. But it's crazy. I'm trying to like break the vicious cycle. I know I can't do it alone, but I'm gonna keep bringing these J Spot episodes. I'm gonna keep bringing them, because later on down the line, someone somewhere is going gravitate to these videos and share them, and the right kids are gonna watch these videos, or the right parents, or the right whoever. They're gonna watch them and they're gonna be like, yo, he's talking that talk. He is talking that talk. And it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm just trying to bring positive. I'm trying to defeat the negative and just bring positive. That's all I'm trying to do. That's it. But everyone, I'm reaching my 1 hour mark. I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. If you guys haven't, at the bottom of your screen, just click that share button. Let's share this episode tonight. Let's share this episode and, get up on your Facebook feed. Let's bring the positive back. We can do it. We can definitely do it. Okay, fireworks again. But we could definitely do it. Another comment. You doing the right thing. Positive dialogue like this is important for us to discuss. Intellectual conversations are needed to stimulate our mind. It is. It is. It is. And I'm trying, and God know I'm trying, and God know my heart, and he won't fail me. He won't forsake me. Real talk. I want to thank you once again, big bro, for always tuning in and supporting me. I appreciate it. Love is love. Like, I really appreciate it. We definitely gotta, before the summer is over, we definitely gotta get up. Whether it be, you know, I pull up out there in CT, or you pull up out here in Brooklyn, because, you know, Labor Day is coming right around the corner, and I live for Labor Day. That's my thing right there. I don't play with Labor Day. Me and my peoples, we always get up, chill, we hang and enjoy ourselves. But we definitely gonna get up. We gotta get up. Real talk. Real talk. But once again, thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking the thumbs up button, whether it was the thumbs up button or the heart button. Thank you for sharing. If you haven't shared, I appreciate if you can share it. I appreciate you guys, man. I can't do this without you guys. Real talk. I can't. Yes, indeed, fam. Word up. We got a link for real. Real talk, we do. We really do got to link up, man. We really do. But like I always say before I end my episodes, if it's a topic you guys want me to talk about or discuss, you can always shoot me an email. My email address is actorjrichards@gmail.com. Once again, that's actorjrichards@gmail.com. And catch me next Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Tuesdays, I'm here each and every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. But whatever you guys doing for your 4th of July, be safe. If you're going to drink, be responsible. If you're going to party, be safe about it. And enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Well, enjoy your 4th of July as well as enjoy your 4th of July weekend. And I'll catch you guys next Tuesday, the same time, same channel. You know how to find me. I'm here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Salute.